So let's listen to this Jordan Maxwell as he sticks his foot in his mouth by using the old same numbers and the same passwords that they use to let you know that they're the ones behind it.
Extraordinarily brilliant authors on the metaphors of the Old and New Testament. Now, the New Testament, as far as I'm concerned, is just cram-filled with extraordinarily brilliant metaphors and insights into human life. But once you break it down, and I know I've been threatening to do a series on the hidden metaphors and the hidden story of the New Testament.
Well, what's the threat? Why don't you just do it? I mean, if it's really about teaching and telling, then why wouldn't you do it? See, this is always the problem with me. I don't get it. Why don't you just say it?
That is one incredible big story, but it's once you see it, it's like anything else. Once you begin to see the connections and the words and the terms and how they're used to symbolically tell you something, after a very short time of studying the Bible that way, all of a sudden it will dawn on you that the whole story of the New Testament is a metaphor.
So you notice he hyphenated the word dawn on you. Dawn on you. That's the dawn of a new day. But let's continue.
It's a symbolic story that's encoded to tell you something about the human race and life on the earth, and it is absolutely brilliant. It's profoundly brilliant stuff if you don't read it as history. Now, if you read the New Testament story of Jesus as actual history, and the people actually existed, then you're going to have what you have today.
Here it comes. Here's where he gives himself away. So basically what he's saying is Jesus didn't exist, and neither did any of the prophets, and nor did anybody else. But now he's going to give himself away. Listen.
Over 2,700 Christian religions around the world.
2,700, there's your 9.
With millions of people, everybody having their own church and their own understanding and their own way of viewing things. And so that's what you get if you're going to look at the New Testament story of Jesus as history. You're going to have nothing but chaos and confusion. Even the Islamic world believes in Jesus, and they have no idea what it was all.
Chaos.
If you don't read it as history. Now, if you read the New Testament story of Jesus as actual history, and the people actually existed, then you're going to have what you have today. Over 2,700 Christian religions around the world, with millions of people, everybody having their own church and their own understanding and their own way of viewing things. And so that's what you get if you're going to look at the New Testament story of Jesus as history. You're going to have nothing but chaos.
So within one sentence, he destroyed everything else that he was talking about. Because they got to put that in there. And when they do, and you know what you're looking at, they give themselves away every time. They give themselves away every time. I don't need to listen to Rich. I don't even know who this fucking guy on the left is. I mean, that guy's got less hair than I do. That should tell you something. And I know this guy is the guy who plays the voice for Manly P. Hall in his videos. I've already proved that. So they're fucking liars. Their word is chaos, and their number is 9. It always is that. That's what they do. So I don't need to listen to any more of this.